Hola, mi Bisshhs, 'tis I, Clois, aka Manny Bish, over on Instagram. And today we are going to be doing to me, this is like fall-y. It's my transitioning into fall kind of situation. We're there almost. I have this thing where I have to pop bubble wrap. Ignore that. We are using Manny Boss. We're using Ivy League. Olive you so much, and Milk Money for this Manny. I really I ordered these two greens, the glitter and the green, a while back because I was really wanting them. Sorry guys, my kid brought home, the junk, and I got it. So here we are. Also, my baby finished his first day, or his first week of kindergarten today. So freak out with me. Anyways, this glitter is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I was wanting these colors for a while now, since they came out, essentially, which has been over a year, I'm pretty sure. But I finally ordered them earlier this summer, and I was just left them in the package, just waiting for August to be able to whip them out. So here we are. I am doing this Manny on my natural nail. I'm not using Pill Base. This is I don't know. I wanted, for some reason, my right hand, I wanted it to actually last a while. And then I can just do my, every 4 to 5 days on my other hand for the time being. I don't know. I just really wanted a Manny that was going to last more than a few days for me at this time. So I'm skipping Peel Base. I prepped my hand already, pushed cuticles, removed any cuticles with my buffer. We buffed the nail, filed, straightened out everything, dehydrated the nail. We prepped before we got into this. And I'm doing, this is so weird, okay? I know. I'm using Ivy League on my thumb and my middle finger. So I did the first one. The base was taking just a second extra to dry. So when I went in with my second coat of the glitter, I just left it there hanging out for a minute and went ahead and went on to my next color. I wanted to do, I wasn't really sure what I was doing this whole Manny. I knew I wanted glitter to be a focal point, so that's why we've got it on two nails. And then when I got to this green, I was okay, do I want it where? Put the cap on your dip when you go to scrub glitter off your nail. That's just a PSA, okay? So you don't get glitter everywhere. More so than you normally would. Okay, so I wasn't sure if I wanted Milk Money on one finger and Olive You So Much on two fingers. I wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure. And so here on this part, I decided, okay, I want Milk Money on two fingers. So it'll be my index and my pinky, which means Olive You So Much ended up being the accent nail in terms of colors, right? Because it's the odd man out. But after I dipped my pinky, you're gonna see this, all of a sudden I was you know what? Let's ombre it. So Milk Money is not going to stay its own Milk Money forever. We are going to do the scrubbing method for the ombre. And I am going to use Olive You So Much. I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and start scrubbing in. Now, I already, I realized that I wanted to ombre a little too late for this layer because, of course, the base has already set and dried, so that's why it's not really clinging to the color. So it'll get better for the second layer, which you will see here in a second. So I really didn't try too hard on that first layer. After I seen, I was like, yeah, I waited too long for this situation. So I'm going with my second layer, and I'm gonna do this one like one finger at a time because you want to work kind of relatively quick, you know? So I'm dipping my finger in, and I'm immediately going to clean my cuticle. Like, you can hang on a second, just don't wait a whole finger like I did. So with the first layer. So now I'm going to take my brush, and I'm going to pat first because the base is still a little tacky, and if you go into aggressively scrubbing, you have a chance of like disturbing that and kind of like peeling it up or creating bumps in it from like stuff moving around. So pat first, scrub after a couple of seconds. So you're gonna see me here just like really patting, and because like I'm also patting, like I'm pressing it into that layer of Milk Money. So we're doing pretty good. I'm now going to like kind of dust off starting from the middle of the nail, and that's going to get like a little bit of that ombre going on, still using that like colored brush for the ombre that I was doing. And so I'm doing the same exact thing for my pinky. Just tap at the free edge, get it in there all good and stuff, you know. Make sure to get the sides, because when you're pressing from like the top angle, like you're really only getting the top, you're not really getting the sides. So turn your hand around, look at it, you know, pat that in there, scrub that in there, get it all over the place. And then I'm only going to show you my index finger for this next one, but I am going to do a third layer on both nails. So this was my second layer. The first layer, waited too long, didn't go over good. Now for the second layer, we're starting to get the pigment in there. So I wanted to do one more just to ensure that I got like a good color payoff and blend. So I am going to focus mainly on the free edge for this one because we've already kind of got that blend happening, but I want the free edge to be a little bit darker so it gives off that good gradient effect, right? So that is how that's going to go, and then I'll like wait until everything is essentially off of my brush and kind of wipe down, get it all out of there. Now, this is going to be interesting, guys. I'm making a nail art brush that I can use with dip base. So I took my old top coat brush, and I, like, this one had been in some brush saver. So I took it out of there, and I am literally cutting off and giving it a haircut. I don't know. We're cutting this brush up. I really want it really thin, so I'm just going in and, you know, just cutting away at it, essentially, from all angles. Sides, all the sides, all around. And I honestly could have done it a little bit more because you're going to see here, I thought it was thin enough, but then I forgot to, like, add in the factor of, like, when you add product, it is going to bulk up a little bit more. So I'm switching out my brushes really quick so that way I can dip this brush into my bottle. And here you're going to see, like, I wanted it thinner than this. So I should have thought about it and taken into consideration about, you know, product being on the brush as well and adding some bulkiness to it. So I'll probably be going back and cutting it a little bit more and making it even thinner. So there's that. But now I have a little nice nail art brush that I can use with dip base and be able to do all of that. So that's how you do that. So I'm just using Ivy League and creating little designs on the nails that didn't have any glitter. So on my ring finger, I just did a little swirl. I was just like trying to really check it out. And then I was like, oh, you know what would be cute? Polka dots. So that's what I did on the other two. And we are going to clear cap everything. And this, of course, like I just show y'all the first nail, and then we're just gonna boom, boom, boom through the other 4. I do clear cap though, because we've got glitter going on, and it's always a good idea. When in doubt, clear cap, okay? We're scrubby brushing everything off. And then I'm going to put in a little thing here for y'all. Before activating, I don't do it every time. I really should, because it does make a difference. But before you activate, it's the base is set. It shouldn't be like soft or gummy or anything at this point. It should be set. We just haven't activated. I'm taking one of these nail files that are super duper thin, and I'm just running around my cuticle really quick to get any dip powder that might be too far up, because I don't want to set it in place and then have to worry about it later. So that's what I'm doing. Just run around your cuticle real quick, brush off the stuff, and then activate. And then I will be gone for a minute so that I can actually file and buff the free edge and the surface of my nail and clean up my cuticle a little bit more, because it does still need it. And so now we're going to come back after I have filed and buffed and top coat. Ta-da! Magic. I really wish that filing and buffing was that easy. For me, it takes about 10 minutes to like get my nails to where I really like them with filing and buffing. Sometimes it's only like 5 to 7, but I just like, I don't know, double check everything. But filing and buffing, and that's just for one hand, because I only do one hand at a time. Like, that's one hand. It just, yeah, takes me a minute sometimes. But I didn't use my nail drill today. I actually used a hand file. Like, for this mani, I hand filed. I've been in a hand filing mood lately. I don't know. So anyways, I activated my nails, wiped off any excess activator. Going in with my first round of top coat, you want to wipe your brush off after each nail. It's because you do not want to contaminate your top coat. We have activator on. Activator hardens. That's what we need to harden and dry the top coat and the base coat. So taking that activator from your nail and putting it on the brush and then putting it back into your bottle, you can contaminate and harden your liquids. So just keep that in mind. Brush. Just brush your brush off, okay? Do it. And for the second one, the first layer, because that activator is still fresh on your nails, you want to be like quick with it. 2 to 3 strokes, just quick. Get that layer on there, wipe off your brush. For the second layer, you can be more detailed, take your time a little bit. This is going to be the layer that like really stands out. Cap your free edge, all that stuff. I still like to brush my brush off after the second layer, just to be on the safe side about contaminating my liquids. And so, see, I almost forgot there. And so this, you guys, is my mani. This would be a really good mani for St. Patrick's Day. It would. These greens are just perfect. Love them. And I really like this mani. I've been complimented on it several times already. I've been wearing it for like 4 days now. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, Bisshhs!